They have silenced women in every system: religion, politics, marriage, and even medicine. My question is, what are they so afraid of? Men, do not scroll away, because this is not just about women. Every single one of us carries divine masculine and divine feminine inside within us. And the real reason they've kept the feminine suppressed isn't just to silence women as people. It's because when these two energies unite, when they come into union, the masculine and the feminine, you step into balance, into wholeness, and into your power. The feminine energy births, nurtures, creates. It is intuitive. The masculine energy directs, protects, and gives structure. Together, they reflect the fullness of divinity. But when you mute the feminine in society and within yourself, what's left is war, domination, and control. And that silencing is everywhere. You can see it everywhere. In religion, verses were twisted to keep women quiet. Mary Magdalene, a leader and the first witness of the resurrection, was rewritten as a prostitute. But the truth is, she represented the divine feminine journey of awakening. The 7 demons are actually 7 powers when you study it out in the original language. The 7 chakras that must rise for true freedom to happen in your life. No wonder she was the first to see the resurrection. She had already walked it within. She had already overcome and awakened. In politics, no woman has ever been allowed to lead this country at the highest level. The ones pushed forward have been those that the system knew we all would reject. In marriage, medicine, and education, women have been asked to carry both roles, the provider and the nurturer, the income earner and the caretaker, all at once. That's not equality. That's exhaustion. And this imbalance hasn't just harmed women. It's affected men and the families. Men have carried the crushing weight of being told that their worth is only in how much they can earn or provide, while at the same time being cut off from their own intuition, emotions, and heart. Women have been stretched to exhaustion, expected to work, raise children, and carry the home all at one time. And the children, with both parents exhausted and running on empty, they've been left in the middle, all in the middle of it, raised by these man-made institutions instead of presence. The imbalance has torn at the family itself. Divorce rates have skyrocketed, birth rates are collapsing, and across the board, we see a generation growing up disillusioned with marriage and family altogether. This is what happens when the masculine and the feminine are forced out of balance. The whole structure of life begins to shake. But this shake is on purpose. We are in the middle of a great awakening. It is always uncomfortable before major changes take place. The awakening we must begin to see, admit, and desire to bring forth change. Change within us first. This is why some of why I teach awakening, because before the outside world can ever make a shift and change, the inside world has to shift and make that change. These systems are only mirrors of what we carry within us. When each one of us awakens and brings our inner masculine and our feminine back into balance, then together, collectively, we create new solutions, new ways of living, new structures, where everyone is free, operating in their divine gifts and talents. The divine masculine is spirit expressed through mind, will, direction, clarity. It's protection. The divine feminine is soul expressed through heart, wisdom, intuition, nurture, and creativity. Both men and women carry both of these energies. But when the feminine is silenced, you end up with domination, competition, war. When the masculine is missing, you end up with complete chaos, helplessness, and a lack of direction. Both are needed. Balance is the key. Harmony is the fruit, and creation is the result. The great book of Proverbs says, wisdom cries out in the streets. In the Hebrew, wisdom is feminine. She's been crying out the whole time, but religion, culture, man-made systems, and even our own imbalance within have tried to tape her mouth, to shut her up. And without wisdom, what's left is war, control, and bondage, much of what we've been experiencing. But when wisdom rises, when the feminine and the masculine unite, they come into union, what comes forth is freedom, creativity, and life. So yes, women have been silenced in the systems, but so has the feminine energy inside every single one of us. The awakening is calling us back to balance, back to wisdom's voice, back into union, and most importantly, back into freedom. We don't have to tear down what's broken. We simply step out of what no longer works and serves us, and we birth something beautiful in its place. This is the awakening, not deconstruction, but creation, a new world where wisdom and strength walk hand in hand. And every single voice is free. Free to walk in their divine gifts and talents, co-create, manifest, experience love in its fullness, whole and complete, rooted in love.